Hello people, happy Sunday morning for you Aussies, happy whatever it is for wherever you are in the rest of the world. This is one of those urgent lives that I hope I do a lot more of, where all of a sudden I was compelled by my good friend Mike Finnegan, who commented on my live yesterday, going into the sort of fuller detail of my Zimbabwe prison experiences. Still a lot to come, but he made a statement about I think that's right where you were supposed to be, and it just unlocked a flood of details, which I love because there's so much detail in that story to share and inspire others. So I think on about day 3, the first prison stint, I'd refused to allow any women to come to the prison. I didn't want anyone seeing me like that for obvious reasons. It was a disgusting, horrible place. It was filthy. I just didn't want mother of my kids there. I didn't want anybody there. So a very close, I want to say friend, but I'm going to call her a mentor. I believe she's an earth angel, but that's another story in itself. She forced her way in, and she's about 5 foot nothing, and we were in between this is like grill. It's a prison bars basically, with a space and then more prison bars, and it was packed, busy, visiting time, and she walked up the thin aisle on the other side, this little blonde woman, and it's the only white person other than me in this place, and it's heaving with Africans, and there's 4,000 languages being screamed and yelled at, and the noise is incredible. The heat was pretty full on. I remember I remember her looking at me, dead in the eyes. I had my hands up on the bars, and so did she. She didn't say anything to begin with. She just looked at me, which is what she used to do. And she said, "You're right where you're supposed to be." My God. I smiled so big. And it could have been the turning point I talked about yesterday, where everything started after that point to become a lesson. And my perspective shifted. I would smile, surrounded by depravity and all that sort of stuff that was there. It was just, I have to call it a beautiful moment, even though at this point I didn't know how badly I'd been set up. I didn't know how long I was being in there for. Christmas was approaching. I hadn't been able to see my kids. All these things had happened, and in that moment I was given this gift of presence by this incredible miracle of a human. And a ton of stuff floods into me when I talk about this, the fact that we've got these reminders around us all the time. Now, this is an extreme situation, and I'm not telling people to go get yourself locked up. don't go to prison to find yourself, because that's not the way to do it. But if my story's got anything, is these beautiful connections with the real and the raw and what's going on around me, and it's a gift that I've got, and it's a gift that I teach others. And that one was just so potent and so important for me. And Mike, if you ever watch this again, thank you, my friend, because being put back into that place, I can feel the fire and the energy moving through me. And to me, that is my connection to God, universe, source, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. It's for you. And I want to remind you right now, wherever you are, whatever it is you're doing, stop, feel your feet on the ground. Feel it. Don't think about it, feel it. Connect with the moment. So I promise you right now, somewhere within the vicinity, the universe, God, source, is talking to you. And there's something important that you need to hear. I could go on about this, I could go more and more about that day. It's flooding back to me like it's a movie. The heat, the noise, the smell. But I'm going to leave it for now. And thanks, guys. That was a nice little short one. Have an amazing Sunday, and I'll chat with you all soon.